Hey there, good morning fellow YouTubers and welcome to my Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon. As far as Let's Plays go, this one's been done to death, so I fully acknowledge that. What I'm going to do to start off is to Let's Play this game and both of its sequels in order, and I'm starting off with a close commentary because I didn't like how the original one I recorded live as I was doing this turned out, so isn't that a brilliant start to be off to? But anyway, I'll shut up for a moment and let you watch this, the intro movie. Even though all of you watching this, or bothering to watch this, will have played this game before.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a Dragon's Age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000? What about this Gnasty character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Gnasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Right, so, as you can see there, that was the intro movie. Even though all of you watching this will have played this game before, and we start out in the Artisan's Home world, and, well, I'm not sure what I was doing here, but we start over rescuing the first dragon, Nesta, and we'll be seeing him again.
Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Gnasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Right, so, I began my journey by charging around the Artisan's Home world, searching for every treasure they had to offer in every single nook and cranny, and, yeah, basically what I'm trying to do, well, hoping to achieve here, and I'm probably gonna go off and record the next few parts after this, is to try and complete one home world for every recording session. So if all goes according to plan, I should have the Let's Play finished by the end of this week. Though how much of it's going to be post commentaries, I can't say. Hopefully not much of it. Hopefully this will be the only time I have to record post commentary, because I'm not happy with how the original turned out. But maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic there on that count. Anyway, so in a moment I'm right about the rescue the second dragon of this home world, Delbin.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
You've probably figured by now there's a limited, well, just from listening to the last two dragons, there's a limited pool of voice actors they use for all of them, only about 5 or 6 people, and the last two dragons were both voiced by Clancy Brown, who you may better know as Dr. Cortex in the parallel series of Crash Bandicoot games that ran around the same time, as well as Lex Luthor in the DC Animated Universe. And yes, I will be Let's Playing all 3 of the original Crash games at some point too, but for the time being, unfortunately, I'm getting these 3 games completed
You are not
in
yet
order.
ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Okay, so we just rescued. I'm way behind now, but we rescued Argus, and he pointed out to us that there's a boss stage in this home world, and there is one in every homeworld, if you can call them bosses at all.
Hey, Spyro.
But I'll get that in a moment after I rescue Thomas, the last dragon in this home hub.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Alright, so that's all 4 of the dragons in this hub world done and dusted. Yeah, the boss stages in this game really aren't a challenge at all. I mean, they're just simple cat and mouse games, really. In the sequels, and do keep in mind throughout the Let's Play, I will talk a lot about what they changed in the sequels and what was better about them. The bosses are an actual challenge, and instead of fighting them in individual levels, you fight them in between home worlds. And that's all I have to say on that matter. And there's the portal to the town square, which we won't be going in for the time being. That'll be the second level we go into. Yep. So I've just about finished collecting gems on this part of the home world. Incidentally, since this is a Let's Play of the original Spyro game, I am at some point more or less contractually obligated to say something about Skylanders. And well, I gotta say, I never bothered buying it, and I won't be buying Skylanders Giants, the new expansion pack either. Is it an expansion pack or a sequel? I don't know. But yeah, it's just another Activision cash cow, really. From what I've read in the reviews, it's not actually that bad as a game, but I honestly can't see why anyone would shell out God knows how much money just to be able to play the game and have all of these that have to spend so much, splash so much additional cash. I'm talking shit right now, but yeah, have to burn so much more money just on getting these little plastic action figures to be able to play with them in the game. I mean, that is money scrounging, having to pay additional money just to be able to get the characters to play as in the game, if you know what I mean. That wasn't really worded too well, but we're just about done in the home world on another note, and we're about to head into the first stage of the game, Stonehill. Right about near I found the last 2 gems. So this should be a Let's Play that's over and done with relatively quickly, and I'm not going to get frustrated very often in this Let's Play because it's not a particularly difficult game. I might do on a couple of occasions in the sequel since they made them harder by introducing backtracking. And believe me, you have to backtrack like hell in the 3rd game, although why am I telling you that when all of you bothering to watch this will have played it before? Yeah, so at some points in the near future, I'm probably gonna we can evenly split between doing Let's Plays of games I like and ones that won't frustrate me much, to games that I know are bad or have a notorious reputation that I know will make me frustrated. That will be difficult in some regard because, well, anger and frustration are 2 of the most vital elements for comedy in Let's Playing. That's an unwritten rule, pretty much. And now I'm finishing up collecting the gems here. Oh yeah, one thing I should point out that will happen in this stage and several others to come is that there'll be like 2 or 3 missing gems which I'll be aimlessly charging around the stage trying to locate after I've collected all the others. Yeah, this is frustrating because in this game, I'll finish my sentence after Gavin speaks his piece. And incidentally, that's Clancy Brown voicing him again.
Sure.
Right, so yeah, yeah, what was it? Where was it? Yeah. In the sequels, they introduced the ability to have sparks point out missing gems by, or nearby gems by, holding down the shoulder buttons, which was immensely useful in avoiding this scenario. But of course it wasn't in this game, and actually in the third game you didn't start out with it, and you had to beat like the first two Spark stages to get it back, and we just rescued Asta.
But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Seven dragons so far. Okay, and then down on the beach. I never actually found this area when I played this game as a kid. Well, not until much later, at least. For some reason, I was never smart enough to just jump off the edge of that platform and find this secret area that had some gems and a key. But hey, what was I going to talk about? I've lost my train of thought now. I'm going to need a moment to re-reel this. Yep, going back down to open that treasure chest from earlier. I don't think this was in the sequels. To be honest, I remember what I'm talking about now. To be honest, since this is now the third time I'm trying, this is the third time I'm recording this level for a Let's Play, because the last time Pinnacle Studio crashed about 4 seconds in, because I had Audacity open, I didn't realise this until I was done recording. That was last week, and a couple of days ago I recorded this, but I wasn't happy with how the commentary turned out, so I'm recording a post commentary in its place. And yeah, I actually did once before do a full Let's Play from start to finish of this game, but I ended up losing forever a couple of parts of it, as well as the fact I wasn't overly enamoured with it either. Although it's a first Let's Play, it's going to be shit. What can you do? So that's pretty much the philosophy I'm going to record this with. It's my first Let's Play, so naturally it's going to be shit.
You bet.
For the
Let's
longest
kill
glide
this, and he hopefully explains to us how to glide. We would have figured them out earlier anyway. But yeah, so this is the third time I'm attempting to start Let's Playing, because the last time was nearly a year ago when I did an ill-fated Let's Play of Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, and I made it about 15 or so parts in, and about a quarter of the way through the game before I realised how horrible it was. I had literally nothing to talk about, so my commentary was just mumbling broken up by long periods of silence, and my editing skills were atrocious. I hadn't fully figured out how to edit in Audacity and Pinnacle Studio yet at that time, so it ended up with the sound of the game echoing in the background because I hadn't figured out how to end that background noise at that time, and also with commentaries being horribly out of sync for some reason. Yeah, and that was truly a horrible Let's Play, if ever there was one. Yeah, and so I realised this at that point in the Let's Play. I cancelled it and started doing this game instead, and I actually made it all the way through and finished the Let's Play, but as I said, I wasn't happy with how it turned out, and I later scrapped it, deleted all the parts that I'd uploaded, and I decided to start anew and do it all over again. And to be honest, since this is now the second time I'm going through this Let's Play, and I'm practically done this game to death, compared to the sequels, I really can't wait to just get it over and done with and move on to the second and third game. So I'm sorry if I don't put as much effort in this Let's Play, but I'll have a lot more to talk about with the sequels, and it's my first Let's Play, as I said. It's going to be shit, and I have resigned myself to that fact. And incidentally, we've finished this level now, and I'm about to stop recording the commentary for the first part. And we mercilessly slaughter sheep to gain health, just as we do throughout the game. Fun.